Makes me hungry.
Ooh.
I guess right now, Mark, can we get some music underneath there?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this.
Are we good, by the way? Because if we're not, we can pivot.
I'm waiting to hear.
Is it sounding distorted on the stream? Is that what everyone's saying?
Yeah. We had someone monitoring it and didn't hear it at first, but I think we're now. Let me have another listen here in a second. But you can keep going.
All right. Next segment is called Story Time, and we're going to talk about regional best. So basically, I don't know, Mark, if you have that overlay that we can throw.
I got you.
I think it's always been a weird conversation talking about the album regional best. So to give you guys some context, the first record that Josh and I released was independently, and it was the self-titled record. And when I say independently, record 14 songs in your home studio, and then you just go, this is it. So I guess let's pay some company to print, the CDs and have them ready for, people to buy at shows. That was pretty much what that meant, to release something independently. And then we recorded more songs, and we had a few more, and then we decided to release Regional Best. Well, right around that time that we got signed was the time that we kind of released Regional Best. So when we got signed to Fueled by Ramen,
which also, sorry to interrupt you, but the whole point of putting out one of those records was so that we would have music to play live. So
right.
It's, at that time we were kind of like, let's just put something together. That way we can go just play shows. And so it wasn't like a professionally recorded record, but it was really just material.
Something for people to buy to get enough gas money to get to the next show.
Yeah, exactly.
And so right around the time that we got signed was the time that we kind of had already released Regional Best. But then the time between when we released Regional Best and when we were ready to kind of officially release our first professionally done major label record, we had written more songs since then. That's why songs like, Semi-Automatic and Fake You Out and Truce and House of Gold aren't on the Regional Best, the old record that technically doesn't exist. So what happens was our label said, hey, do you want to release Regional Best as is? And maybe we can remaster or something. No, we have new songs. We want to record a new record, but we'll pull some songs from Regional Best and have that be a part of Vessel. So technically, Regional Best doesn't exist because it falls in that kind of purgatory of right as we were releasing music independently and right when we got signed and we were able to release and record music professionally with a label. I don't know if that explains why Regional Best is this weird, I don't know, there's a lot of...
I think what's making it so much better is, the music underneath. 2, we've got audio sounding good now, so we're all good there. And then 3, we've hit $21,000 raised from Make-A-Wish.
Wow. More than double.
Let's take that. Let's look at this tracker here. They're still piling in. When we did this in 2020, it was never this crazy. Thank you for putting up with the sound issues. I'm glad we got it figured out on the fly, but this is amazing here. So yeah, just past 21,000. It's looking great. I mean, this went way better than I ever could have imagined. Everyone's really showing up today.
So the Regional Best conversation, I guess, just to wrap it up, it was just a record that we had on the merch table when we were performing independently, and then we wanted to go record a real, professional record when we got signed. Some of those songs we took from Regional Best and kind of re-recorded them, and some of them we had written new since then, and that's what Vessel is. I know some people might not like this, but I kind of view Vessel as our first record.
Yeah, I feel like I guess it was the first album that we recorded in a studio together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think subsequently we started playing even more shows.